up, lefleurgang gang? What's up, lefleurgang gang? What's up, lefleurgang gang? Gang gang, it's your girl Kay here, and I'm back with a new video. What's up, lefleurgang gang? I just bought this wig. You know I'm going on a plane ride the weekend, so I just bought this little wig to see, if you like it. Cute. I got in a little ponytail. You could wear it up in a ponytail. Yeah, it's giving what it's supposed to. Gotta do my eyebrows. I'm gonna cut it a little bit. Just a little bit. To make it up a little bit. Just like right here. I'm gonna cut it. But I just got it today in the mail. I paid about $60. It's not that expensive, but it's I guess giving what it's supposed to give, right? Listen. Cute. Check out Kay. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, lefleurgang gang. It's your girl Kay here, and I'm back with a new video. How's all my flowers around the world doing? I hope you're blooming, male or female. What color are you today? I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I don't know what time it is right now, but I know in Massachusetts it's raining, and I think the storm just passed over Florida. But I decided to do this video because this weekend I am taking my first plane ride. A lot of people's like, your first plane ride? Yes, my first plane ride. I've always traveled with my kids. I always took my kids out of state, but we only were driven wherever I wanted to go. I've never took a plane. I've always been scared of planes. And I had one of my daughters place my lashes because they was looking all crooked and out of place. And I have pictures that's going to be in this video of all the wigs that I own, even including the new one that I just bought. Yes, I just bought 2 go on my trip. I'm probably going to take 2 wigs with me. But as you can see, I'm not a good tutorial on doing hair. Well, actually wigs. I know how to do weaves, I know how to do cuts, I know how to do extensions, but I do not know how to lay wigs and everything. I'm just kind of new to this. Since I did my big chop and cut off all my hair, it's growing back, which is good. It's nice and, thicker now. I'm like, my hair is gonna come back. I used to have some long hair. So my hair is not short, which is good, but most of the time I try to put it back in braids and wear protective hairstyle. All the wigs that I ever placed on my head and the little face makeups that I do, did on my skin. I don't wear makeup. I've always seen it. You could get on Amazon. I think this bottle was like $18.99 back. So I said, I gotta do this wig. I don't remember how much I paid for this wig. Oh, I'm so hot in this room right now. I don't know how to lay makeup and stuff like that. So I'm not a makeup queen. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know how to lay makeup. Because honestly, I really don't. I know how to lay my lip gloss, and that's about it. And that's all I usually wear when I'm going out. I put on my eyelashes and a little bit of lip gloss, and baby, it looked like I got, looked like that I got half, whatever. It looks like that I have on makeup, so that's kind of fun too, sometimes. Trying to see my baby hairs, put them down so I could try. And I'm not good with edges, but I'm learning. I was gonna have my daughter doing today, but I was like, I'll just try to do it myself. So I'm gonna, here's my little brush, brushy. I wanna brush down the front. I should have a little more edges coming down, right? Right. I have me a Red Bull here. What are y'all sipping on? I might open that Red Bull. I'm not sure yet if I should, but I might. I don't have any earrings on because in this wig, you really can't tell if I have on earrings or not. So it's just like, why even bother? Because you can't even tell if I have them on or not. So, and then I had to, you know, find out what I can take on the plane because I've never booked a plane ticket. And I booked one last night. He's booked plane tickets, but it was for Jamaican and somebody else did it for him. And last night I was trying to, early this morning, I was trying to do it while he was here. And then I had to call over the phone because I didn't understand the seating or any of that. But we got it together and we finally got the tickets booked. So it's official. Okay. I have some Gorilla. My daughter uses this on hers. And honestly, she doesn't even need wigs or weaves. None of my daughters do. For some reason though, they like to, I told you one of my daughters down her back. So I'm gonna try to lay my edges. Don't come for me and be talking trash to me about my edges, okay? I'm not an expert on this. I just started basically doing this myself. Because I can't always call on the kids. You know, they work, go to school and stuff. I'm always, hey, kids, can you come lay my edges? And can you come do this? They're going to be like, dang, mommy can't do nothing. And I don't want them to ever feel like I just want to do everything for me. Even though I have some amazing kids. She's a dental hygienist. And don't you know she can't clean my teeth at her job because of the fact that, why she can't clean my teeth? They don't take my insurance. I was like, that's jacked up. And she could clean some teeth. My daughter already cleaned my teeth 2 or 3 times since she's been in school. She's waiting, you know. So, but she can't keep my teeth, do my teeth because of that. And I can't even see this really because I'm doing it out of, what I should did was hold it back some. Let me see if I make the light more brighter, can I see? And I'm blind anyway. And for all that's new to this channel, thanks for watching. Okay, let's try this again because I already been on 10 minutes and I ain't laid not an edge yet. And I'm talking all this trash and I ain't even laid one edge yet. I should have got some paper towel or something. Okay, put that over there. Bring it down. I think she taught me like this. Bring it down. Should I cut these just a little bit? I never thought of that either. Okay, see I'm putting the hair all up in there. I don't know how to lay edges, y'all. I need to go on YouTube and find out how to lay some edges, you know? Maybe I got one curved like I wanted. And I'll start on this one and bring it over to, and then take my finger and try to loop it like how that one's looped. Cause let me loop that one. Nope, it ain't looped right. I'm sorry about that horn, y'all. On a busy street. There's always cars, buses going down the street. Yeah, so I'm gonna be excited for my little trip. I really am. I needed it. I haven't had a trip in so long. Last time I went away was into Portland, Maine. I took my kids. It was 2019. We went to Portland, Maine and stayed in the hotel. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let this show. Hope y'all like my shorts I've been doing lately too. It looks like I'm more popular with the shorts though. But I hope y'all like my shorts. I just did one of my favorite cousins. She was amazing. And still is. I will never forget her. She was my first cousin. Our mothers were our sisters, not were our sisters. It's not coming out the way the first one came out. I gotta try to go back up again and put it like that to make it loop. Like, Loop, stop playing games with me. Like, why are you playing games with me? Yeah, she always said family first over everything. And she was a family person. And she didn't care if you had a beef with somebody else in the family. She wouldn't get into it. She wouldn't take sides. And it was just so amazing. Dad, it was just like so amazing to have her as my cousin. Like I said, our mothers were our sisters. So we're first cousins. And it was like after she passed on, look at that. A piece of that keep getting caught over there. So when I go and try to do that, I guess it's interfering with this one. So when she passed on, we were at her homegoing, and her cousin on her father's side was like, you're the favorite cousin on the mama's side. And I was like, you're the favorite cousin on the daddy's side. You know, but at least we knew we were the favorite cousin out of all the cousins. You know what I mean? Like, we knew we were the favorite cousins. We really knew that we were the favorite cousins. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know what I was talking about. My children started laughing and stuff, and I had to go out there and tell them, shush it. I told them like 10 times I'm doing a video. You know, your kids don't listen, and they adults. They should be listening. I know, you know, my house is popping. It's fun, but I'm trying to lay this good, and I'm trying to talk to my lefleurgang gang, my true supporters, and the one that likes me and loves me because I like and love you back. But anywho, I don't even know what I was talking about. I don't even know. So I'm trying to curve this one to make it curve, but I keep getting caught with this one. So I'm trying to curve it like that one that's over there. Okay, I think I got it. I don't want to look all weird on my face. I want to make sure, and then take this one over here. Let me see, curve it. I think that's good. Okay, let's do this one now. But, you know, I had to work. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was talking about. Bend down to get it. Okay, so oh, I just like spread it out like that. That's fun. Always fun. Look like a big old gulp head on. They ain't lying. It look like some Gorilla Glue. Let me see if I could turn this one up. Too like that one. They were all messing up over here. Look at this one got the hair caught in it. So I pulled that one out completely out. Oh no, honey, this is a disaster. Help! And I can't call nobody in here to help. Hold on. Okay, I'm back for the third time. I went and my daughter laid them. I wanted them to be swooped like I was trying to do them, but she said it looked better this way because I had a part. Comment below if you like this or not. A little bio oil. I use it every day on my face, you know, before I go outside every single day. I use it on my face, my neck, and like my upper body sometimes. I just rub it up there. Well, that's how I basically do. I got my little fake eyelashes on. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my lips to complete it. And I thought today I should do this brown lip liner, not the black, because I have on like the wig, the color of the wig. I don't have any earrings on, because like I said, you're not gonna be able to see them anyway. So I have no earrings on, but Make sure that's given what it's supposed to be given. Upright mirror that I look at too. I love my lips. I usually mess up on this side. All the time. But I do. That point. Which I paid for it. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. See my piece? Representing the flowers. This was like almost 200 bucks, and I guess it went on clearance. And I got it for 98. And it's rose gold. The rose is rose gold, and the stems are silver, and the leaves are silver, and the stem is gold. Apply. Okay. It's eating me, I gotta say. Okay. I just see something flash on my phone. I guess Eating with Q got married. I guess I'm supposed to say congratulations. I don't really know Eating with Q. I watch her commentary. I guess I like the way she eats. I like her makeup. I just have to get this out of here. I'm usually not like a gossip channel or anything like that. But speaking about when she came back from Africa and how she felt like she was a queen, she became a Christian and all that good stuff. And I even commented on one of her videos and was like, you know, it's only gonna get better from here because she became a Christian. And she actually responded like, thank you, in the video. Like, I know it's only gonna go up from here. So I really thought it was whatever. But my whole thing is, and this is just my opinion, and I'm not trying to be mean or whatever else, but it just flashed over my phone while I'm trying to do my little tutorial. Don't I look good? Mm-hmm. Don't I look good? So my thing is, she had, I guess, a white guy. I don't remember his name. I think they were talking about it in the chat I was in not too long ago. Shout out, boy, stop capping. I think it was in one of his lives I was in, and they thought I thought his name was Steve, and Scott, I don't know, but I don't remember his name. But that was the discrepancy that I was wondering what his name was, and it just flashed on my phone. Congratulations to her, and I guess congratulations. Like, I was married for 16 years, and congrats to whoever wants to be married. But anywho, I'm like, she got with him, and then she went to a play be grubbing. And then she went through all that experience. He bought a girl in her bed. Let's recap a little bit. He bought a girl inside her bed, and she saw he was doing it with a girl, and they were doing Uber Eats or one of them, you know, delivering food and stuff. Then when she kicked him out and stuff, she did all this stuff for him, and then kicked him out. Then he went and stole some of her equipment, or supposedly stole some of her, not supposedly, how should I say it without getting myself in trouble? But anywho, she stole some of his, he stole some of her equipment, but his videos, though, honestly, were hitting, because I was in the bushes watching, too. So, honestly, his videos were hitting. But then she came out with this video and was like, I'm going to Africa. I'm moving. This is my last a video I'm doing in America. And I was like, oh, and then I was just like, I hope she's not going to get married. That's the first thing I thought. And then the gossip started going on YouTube. She had the YouTube feed buzzing, had the YouTube feeds hot. And I think she got married because it just came on my phone. Mrs. and Mrs. I don't even know the last name because, you know, I married a Haitian dude back in the day. And I can't pronounce his last name either. So, and I still got the last name. So, anywho, so my first thought initially was like, what did she do? Like, I've dated Africans in the past, and nothing, no shade, no nothing. If you like African men, I like, yeah, African black men, but I don't like to date men from Nigeria, that's straight up from Nigeria, Kenya. They all seem like they con artists, and I'm sorry, and y'all might not like me for it, but this is my opinion. I feel like they all are con artists, and they like to get with American women, as I am American woman, and my preference is mostly foreign men, but like I'll date Haitians. I dated Cape Verdeans before. I married a Haitian. I have half Haitian kids. Let me see. I dated Jamaican. Well, one Jamaican because my boyfriend's Jamaican. As I don't know if a lot of people know, but my boyfriend's Jamaican, and I just got my rank though last year. But anywho, yeah, so, but she married an African and she went to to Africa to do it. And it's like, girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? What did you do? Your mama didn't, girl, really? You went there? What? Well, I wish you well, girl. I hope it all works out because I don't know you like I said. I started watching you because I don't remember if my kids told me or that I watched you that time you did the mukbang with Beloved, and then you and Beloved fell out. So I've been watching you since then. You and the fallout with Beloved. So I've really been watching her that long. But anywho, but I just thought she was so encouraging, and the truth that she speaks and stuff was just such a breath of fresh air. It was like, look at her. She's on fire. She's on dynamite. She knows how to, you know, deliver a message. I want to get messages out there, and I don't even know how to deliver. And mind you, I'm a motivation speaker too. Where did that go? But anyway, let's get back to my little commentary because I know the tea on this one today is hot because you guys was expecting it. But maybe if it didn't come over my phone right now while I'm recording, I wouldn't have said anything. But baby, congratulations, girl. I wish you the best. Anywho, my whole thing is, how long did she know the dude? That's my thing. You went to Africa for a month. You can't know somebody in a month. Hell, I was married for 16 years and was with at least I never gave nobody a green card. That's all I'm happy for. The man I got now, he's a citizen here, even though he's from Jamaica. So I didn't give nobody the green card. And I'm so happy because I'm not even married to the dude I'm with now. And, baby. How Asian slaves would say, oops. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I like Adrian Slays. I like Zaddy Chunk too. Zaddy. I mean, let me tell y'all a funny story before I get off of here. I got some tea today. Let me tell you a funny story. So I commented on Zaddy Chunk's page. And I guess I put something, I got the receipts though. I had to screenshot that. But I put on his page like, yeah, you looking like you losing some weight, sound like, so something to that effect. I don't quite remember all my words that I said. So that morning I woke up and it has, WhatsApp me ASAP, or as soon as possible, something to that. And it gave me a WhatsApp. Man, I was at 5 something this morning. I was jumping all over, looking all retarded. Was like, oh my goodness, Beloved's son, and that's Beloved. She got 3.08 or 3.7 million subscribers, and her son hit me up. And then I started thinking, why would he hit me up? I only have 134 subscribers. I'm not even popular. So why would he hit my behind up? So I was all thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. But then I was like, he hit me up, girl. I was like, I'm not going to make a WhatsApp app on my iPhone. I'll go make one on my Android phone. So I pulls out the little Android phone, made me a little WhatsApp app account. And then when I came out my room, my son sounded like he was up. No, he didn't cut off the kitchen light because he got this gadget. I don't know if y'all know about this little gadget. But all my kids are in their 20s and late 20s. So he has this gadget that I guess you buy the light bulb, you connect it to your phone, and it shuts the light off. And that still don't work. I wake up at night, my lights are still on. When I come in from work, my lights are still on. You know, it doesn't work. So therefore, we need to come up with another solution, like I always tell them, because that's not working, honey. It's not working. So I went to tell him to cut off the light. Usually I yell and stuff, but I was so excited because Zaddy Chunk Chunk hit me up. So I was like excited, like maybe he's gonna help me get my page together, because you know he helped Tay XOXO. You know, I ran across her page. I watch in the bushes. I watch and see a lot. I see the fake subscribers. I see the real subscribers. I see the one that act like they like certain people, and then they go in their chat and carry news over there. I don't carry any news. I'm not that news person because I like to throw hands too much, and I have a really bad temper. So to keep myself in my peace, I mind my business. I will go in your chat and talk and say, hey, you know, a lot of people, even I was in a chat not too long ago, and somebody, I don't even know who they were, but they were like, oh, I don't like Adrian Slays. And it was like, okay, a lot of people don't. And a lot of people don't like this one, and a lot of people don't like that one. But I'm telling you, and this ain't no bull. Every single time I get up in the morning, if I'm at work, I'm watching Adrian Slays because she's hilarious. And I've been watching her for a while. I like Adrian Slays. Out of all of them, honestly, I like Zaddy Chunk Chunk and Adrian Slays. And I'm in their chat off, you know, on their page trying to leave comments. I'm in Adrian's chat constantly, her live chats, because she always going live, you know, Adrian Slays. So I like Adrian Slays. A lot of people probably don't like her, and I see they don't like her, but I rock with her. I like her. When I rock with you, it doesn't matter what anybody says about you. I like you. As long as I like you, you can't change my mind about you until you do something to me. And then I don't like you. But until then, and then I'll harass you, and then I'll be on you. So that's why I keep myself to myself, because I'm not that one. Once I keep my page positive to somewhat and just whatever. But that came up on my thing. I had to drop the tea today because I was like, babe, she got married. So yeah, good luck, girl. Just good luck. Just good luck. But I just feel like she should have gave herself enough time. Like, before you just got out with playing with Grub or grubbing with Play or whatever the guy's name is, play with Q or eat with grubbing, I don't know. Then people were speculating, they were saying they were thinking they were back together and all this other kind of stuff, and I don't know if they're together or not together, but apparently she not. I hope her boyfriend Q, because you know I'm about to go over there to Q's page and go watch in the bushes and see what's going on. I might even just drop the congratulations, like, girl, congratulations, girl, after I talked all this tracked up on my video. But hey, I already watched the video. I had to come back. Yeah, she was in live, and I went into her live, and I put the face with the, y'all know what I'm talking about, hit that like button. And I am talking about eating with Q, because we got to talk about it. Oh yes, we got to talk about it. Man, I think she shut down the live and went back to the live because a lot of people were just bashing her in the live. I screenshot a lot of the comments, but I forgot I have another phone because I'm on my iPhone. So I'm going to pull up her live. And even with Q, I don't know if I'll be able to. No, I don't see the one that she just posted with the husband. I see the last mukbang. Maybe you have to be subscribed. I just subscribed. I mean, as let's see now. If I can see her latest. Nope. I think she removed it. Yeah, I think she removed that. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, whoever want to go check it out, it's called Mr. and Mrs. Fiberesima free. No, it says, meet my husband. I had to do a reaction to this right quick. And I usually don't do this, but this is juicy. I'm going to turn this down because I don't want to be, you know. So I'm going to turn it down. I'm just going to read some of the comments. And I was just like, they really dogging her on here. And see, the real comments are on my phone. I think she got rid of those comments because it's not there no more. Okay. She said her family's very supportive of her and stuff, so I don't know. And she said her sister's hard to like anybody. But one subscriber says, Q, be careful. Make sure you search for love within yourself before you try when another man, I think they were supposed to put with another man, but they put when another man. I'm praying it all works out, sending nothing but love. Oh, she took the video down completely, child. So that means I'll be back. Oh, I am back. Okay, I already told y'all what pages to subscribe to and stuff like that. Not subscribe to. I already told y'all where to go watch Eating with Q's video. Well, she put it private. I think she put it, before she put it private, I guess it shut off. Or like some of her subscribers were saying he cut it off. Because he was really, when I was watching the video, he looked very irritated. I didn't watch it all the way through though. But what I did gather from it, people were really giving her a lot of backlash people were really giving her a lot of backlash and a lot of negative comments on the video that she put out about her husband. So, a lot of people were giving her a lot of backlash about the video, and they were very negative comments. The comments weren't good. So when I went on to my Android to try to go on the page, she private the video. But I got a whole bunch of screenshots. But I gotta get some of these comments out because this was really like, what? Where is my pictures? I was taking pictures on my camera. Photos. Should be in there, right? Okay. And I guess a lot of people were like basically saying how she came back out and said, you guys are going to know my husband and you're going to see my husband and it's going to be good. And you're going to know him before so y'all could prove or see if y'all, and she didn't get good comments at all. One subscriber said, I thought you said that you would not bring another man on your lives. She really needs to give herself a break, and I hope they didn't, because she needs to be sat down for real. Like, I guess she thought when she did that video that she was gonna apparently have a lot of people happy for her. I mean, there were some, but majority of the comments were negative. I said, honey, am I being pranked? What TF? Another subscriber said, you didn't even give yourself enough time to heal. Somebody else said she really needs to give herself a break, and I hope they don't, because she needs to be sat down for real. I think I already said that. Some more comments. Man, I screenshot those quick. It says, how long has you and O been broke up? So I don't know what that means. And then a lot of people were saying Q, was it playing with grubbing or grubbing with Q? They said that he was saying that she was down there with another man anyway from jump. And it was like he was correct. They said your ex did say you was there with a man. LOL. Congratulations. They said he about to get paid off of you smashing. I guess I mean smash my head. SMH. I don't even know. I'm not up with the slang. Okay. Another subscriber said, "Did you marry into an was it LGBO or a YouTuber family?" So another subscriber said, "Last I heard was you are confused on your actions." Another subscriber said, "Girl, are you serious?" And it says, "Girl, you know it's not back." It's really crazy in bold letters, for real. FR, I guess that means for real. Somebody said it's buffering. Because I think he wanted that, because he didn't look happy on there. Somebody else said, one of the subscribers, she will be on here crying, telling us he wasn't going for that, going for her shenanigans. Someone else said he fallen asleep. Somebody else says he might just be tired. Somebody else said he is given not interested, like she talked too much. Somebody else said, we knew that she was going in for a man. You getting that green card with thumbs up and a smiley face. Somebody else said who he is texting while she's on live. Who he texting? They all nosy. Somebody else put, do you even know his middle name? Does he even know yours? Somebody else said, you desperate, and that's that. Somebody else said, these comments are killing me. They were killing me too, girl. That's why I had to get over here and talk about it. Somebody else said she happy. Somebody else said, well, congratulations, girl. Do you? You grown? You don't have to explain to us. Somebody else said he getting that green card and he about to be paid. And somebody else says, I love you, Q, but we ain't buying what you saying. This morning, I don't even know what that meant. I don't know what she meant to say morning. This is MANDOMG. I mean, I graduated from college, but I don't know what that say. What this one say? I read that one. His comments are killing me. I read that. Really? You really got married? Somebody else said, can you just let him speak? Somebody else said, turn your comments off, girl. They are so negative. They really are. They were bashing her in there. And I like her, and I get it. She came back and she was a Christian, and she's not trying to convince us or whatever the case may be. I've been a Christian since I've been a little girl. But anywho, I just feel, too, it was too soon, even though, you know, it's whatever. What else? Somebody else put, Q, you have to love yourself first. The devil can give you signs, too. Right. It says, listen, y'all don't want us to have opinions on someone we watch for years. Contradicted everything she say out her own mouth. Y'all want everyone to be yes men. Well, I like fact-based things. Somebody said, LOL, he's bored as ASF. They're saying he bored. But that's true. She said she was done right now. She's going to heal and do her And, you know, and then she just came out and just got married to somebody in Africa. So, of course, that the subscribers are going to feel the way they feel. Somebody else said, girl, he is not into you. He is on his phone. Girl, run. Somebody else put at play, get here now. Somebody else put, she's always in and out of relationships. LOL, she act the same way to every man she brings on here. She's so in love with them and she tries to take up for him, and she's doing the same thing for him. I guess what I'll say. Some of these scribers need to do typos before they be just, you know, writing and stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. Too much, one more thing, you just can't possibly know someone in a couple of months. I just saying. Some people are here praying for her. And somebody else says, you want love so much that you're going to get scammed. I hope it will last 2 months. I can't read down that block there. You don't take him to heal, and it's blocked off. Why you always get hurt and give something 90 days? I don't even know what that means. They said if this was your first or maybe second time, then yeah, okay. But this is our 5th time hearing the same speech. Somebody else said, take time to know yourself. Somebody else said, you can possibly know somebody in 2 months. She know these T channels going to eat her up. She already know that. She already knew that they were going to eat her up. And it's sad, but, I mean, when you logically look at it, I mean, I got married some months before I turned 20. And my mama tried to tell me too. And I listened to my mama. And when she seen my marriage license, she thought she was about to faint. If somebody else put, he is on the phone. Somebody else put, wait on God for answers, pray and seek God first, because you have to have a relationship from God to know what he gives you. I love you, Q, but you just got out of a relationship. No, that is not God. Okay, somebody else said he's not saying anything, he's just eating. Somebody else put, you don't learn your lessons that God is trying to tell you, you are doomed to repeat it again and again. So yeah, that tea over there is piping hot, but she blocked the video, she privated it or whatever. So y'all ain't gonna be able to watch the video, but I watched it, a portion, and my thoughts on that is just like, just look out, honey, and just be safe. That's all I gotta say. Cause I dated one and they scammed. I mean, money, yes. Scam. And you don't want to be scammed by these men. Okay, if you meet somebody, you got to be giving them stuff. You know, they should be giving you, or you should be equally. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I am born in the United States of America. I'm raised in Boston, Massachusetts, Dorchester. Shout out to Dorchester. And y'all better start subscribing to me. But there's no way I'm gonna move to another country. Let's keep that real. You know, there's no way I'm moving to another country. No way at all. You know, I don't care how much houses he has. I'm still not moving to another country. You know, I'll go visit. And now I might go visit because, you know, I'll be taking my first plane ride. But I'm not, And we just got engaged last year. So, Am I broke, black, A-W-S behind here in America. I go visit you. I want you. I love you. I need you. But am I moving? Especially I ain't moving out of Boston. Everybody knows me. I love Boston. Like, Boston's my home. You know how many people ask me to move to a different state with them so you can throw me out? At least here I know resources. I know what I could do. I know, you know what I'm saying? No. So just hit me up, y'all. And that's what I was telling you about. Let's get back to that right quick. Zaddy Chunk Chunk. Yeah, they sent me a thing and told me to give them my Cash App. Not Cash App, WhatsApp app. So I made one on my Android phone. I know I went totally off topic because I left and forgot what I was talking about. And my 21-year-old said, she said, you see his page? She clicked on it. She said, look how many subscribers he has. I said, yeah. And he hit me up, and I know it's him. When she clicked the picture beside his, Zaddy Chunk Chunk, it said this person had no subscribers. So Zaddy Chunk Chunk, you ever watched it? I mean, you have somebody that has a page on you, a different page. I screenshot it though, so I still have the receipt. But yeah, I was all excited, and it wasn't even him. So again, I know I said this earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can know every time your girl comes on. And I'm about to go edit so I can go put this video out, girl, because I think I hit the lottery today. I got a piping hot one for y'all guys. It was good. And if you enjoyed this, thumbs up this video. Until next time, I'm going to kill my kids. I keep telling them that I'm doing video, one laughing and one whatever. Now I have to keep cutting out and stuff. Oh, it's just so annoying. But again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell so you know when anytime I'm coming on. Ding, ding, ding. You know, hit the bell. All right. Until next time, I'll let your girl. I'm out.